What's your name and where do you come from?
Hi, I'm Fiona, and I'm Fiona WRIGHT, and I come from London, in England.
Right. What's the last book you read?
I think probably The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho.
Right. Do you prefer the sea or the mountains?
That's a really hard question because I absolutely love the sea, and I also absolutely love the mountains. I grew up by the sea in Wales, and my family currently live in the mountains in Brecon Beacons.
Right.
So I love both. I couldn't choose between the two. I would miss both if I couldn't do both.
Right. If you had to move to another country, where would you go and live? Where would it be?
That's hard. Probably France because I speak French, but I actually like lots of places. Italy's very beautiful too.
Right. Why did you choose jewellery as your creative medium?
I didn't originally. I've always painted and drawn. I think probably because I've always been interested in jewellery that's a bit different for myself to wear, and I collected jewellery before I started making it. So I think it was just a sort of the fact that I wanted to do something that was a bit different.
Right. Do you, during the creative process, do you actually do any drawings of your work first, or do you let inspiration guide you?
No, I don't draw first. That's very much inspiration. I experiment with the material first, and I just let it move, and I let it tell me what it wants to do.
Right. What sort of materials do you use and why?
At the moment, I'm principally using newspaper because I'm a very strong green feeling in me, and I like the idea of the fact that it's recycled and the fact that it's using something that people often consider to be waste. But I also like found objects, for example like this, which is actually plastic. So it's something that I'm just interested in, different materials, but they're found, they're sort of throwaway things.
Right.
And it can be given a value when they are seen not to have value initially.
What's the leitmotif of your work?
I think it is the
you've
philosophy
basically
of giving something a value.
Of course, yeah.
That didn't originally have value.
What is jewellery to you?
I think it's an art form, but it is also very much for me about personal expression, about being an individual. I wear something because I want to show that I'm an individual, to say something about me.
Right. Are there artists or movements that have influenced you or your work? In your work, I mean.
In my work, yeah. I guess because I've studied quite a lot of art, whether it's painting or contemporary dance or theatre I love as well, so I guess lots of artists inspire me.
According to you, does jewellery have a value only if worn on the body? Or?
I like it to be wearable, yes, but I don't think that's its only value. I think it has an artistic value where it can give a message as well. What does the market represent for you? Does it represent a necessary evil or a validation of your creativity? Is it an opportunity or a means to live, to survive? Well, it's certainly not a means to survive. I think it's an opportunity. It is nice to have people out there seeing your work and appreciating your work. I wouldn't want to just make my work and put it in a box at home. Right. I do want people to see it. I do want people to wear it. But it's an opportunity, really, mostly.
What do your friends think of your work?
On the whole, they like it. I think they think I'm slightly batty sometimes. I think a lot of people, particularly in England, struggle with the idea that it's paper and don't really realise how strong paper can be.
I think that's a problem you'd get in many countries.
Yes,
it's still. Has jewellery ever been a source of litigation in the family, or?
No, I don't think so. No.
No. Okay. And what will you do when you grow up?
When I grow up? Well, I'm practising growing down, really.
Okay.
I've been too grown up. I'm having fun now, and I'm really enjoying it.
Good.
Making jewellery.
Well, thank you very much, Fiona.
You're welcome. It's been great to be here.